Alright, straight into the fucking video. My last video, 120 views. That's actually not that bad, you know. But look at this bullshit. The average view duration, 1 minute and 50 seconds. The fuck is y'all motherfuckers doing? 1 minute and 50 seconds? Am I that yeah, maybe that video was boring, but like, how brain rotted could you be? Like, fuck, do I need to put a bunch of edits everywhere? I'm not doing that bullshit, bro. I'm fucking tired. I'm not doing that. I'm not that type of YouTuber that puts edits everywhere. But I might have to be that YouTuber. Minute and 50 seconds. That's like an Instagram reel. And right now, what are we doing? We're scripting for Instagram reels. You know, I think Instagram reels is gonna take the business far, far away, and my personal brand far, far away. So we're scripting right here. So that's pretty cool, you know. Yeah. And then so I get my weekends off, but the thing is, you know, my whole family be here on the weekends, so you know, I might every once in a while get an Airbnb and get the fuck out and lock in on myself, which I think that's a pretty good investment. So, and right now it's like it's 1 minute and 50 seconds into the video. So are y'all motherfuckers gonna click off right now? Are y'all gonna click off right now? Fucking pussy. Fuck you. Yeah, anyways. So anyways, yeah, I'm not going to Mexico no more. And that's because I got my new job. And you know, a motherfucker like me would be like, bro, who gives a fuck about a job? Go to Mexico. Well, I care. I need to put food on the table. You know, I have money saved up, but all it takes is one bad situation and all that shit is fucking gone. All that, bro, I just need a week of no work and that shit would probably disappear. I don't know how. Like, what the fuck would I spend it on? But yeah, I need to lock the fuck in, bro. I need to make 10 bands soon, bro, in a month. If not, I hired a hitman to not shoot me if I don't make 10 bands in a month. In the next 3 months, if I don't make 10 bands in the next 3 months, I hired a hitman to shoot me. So yeah, like the only way the hitman don't shoot me is if I give him 10 bands, if that makes sense.
Give me another shot and I'ma come with my mask on. See a lot of growth since I came with the Van song. Now it's 09 and I'm running with the bass guy. Fire in my eyes, mix my soul with the napalm. Mix and master, all I need is dro. And one mic, one pad, one pen. I pie them like.
Alright y'all, it's the next fucking morning and I didn't do shit except work in the past 24 hours, so I'm falling off. So it's 5 a.m. 5 fucking a.m. and we finna hit the gym. And what else are we gonna do after that? We'll see. Oh yeah, unfortunately it's the next day. So that means I'm falling off. You know, I'm not locked in as I need to be. That was low-key the perks of working overnight. I wasn't sleeping, so what the fuck else was I gonna do? But now, I'm sleeping like a fucking baby. That's not good, bro. So at 6 a.m., finna hit this fucking lift. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna give a fuck about lifting, money, and my faith in God.
Give me another shot and I'ma come with my mask on. See a lot of growth since I came with the Van song. Now it's 09 and I'm running with the bass guy. Fire in my eyes, mix my soul with the napalm.
You know what I realized? If you treat a girl bad, I'm not saying I've ever treated a girl bad, but like, if you treat a girl good, they gonna leave immediately. It's weird. You know, you talk to a girl good, you say all the right things, you get her shit, say good morning every morning, she gonna leave. But you do the exact opposite. Don't text her, hate her actually, and say some crazy shit to her, she's gonna stay forever. She gonna stay and do good things? Probably not. You know, matter of fact, they probably both not gonna do the good things if they both stay. Even a good girl not gonna do good things. So what does that mean? That means I put another plate, and what is this, 245 or 225? I'm finna squat 225. That's really lightweight, but you know, I'm not on fucking roids. You know, low key I might do that shit, bro. Fuck it. Come here, fucker. So I just spent a bag on this fucking device. $200 fucking dollars. $216. That's like, you know, my other job, that was like damn near a day of work. That's like a 12-hour shift. $216, that was a 12-hour shift. This is a 12-hour shift. That's crazy. Imagine after your 12-hour shift, your boss like, here's some fucking mics. So why did I buy mics? Well, I lost my other ones. You know, I went to the lake. I bought my mics there. I was making an Instagram reel for my Instagram. And I just left them hoes there. The crazy part is, like, the part I was at was low-key cut off. So there should have been no fucking humans in that area. And I came back. Them hoes was gone. Them hoes was gone, bro. Them hoes was gone, bro. You know, now I can make Instagram reels again, which is pretty cool. But why the fuck you on the table? Anyways, yeah. $216. You know what's crazy, bro? Like, these type of electronics, they never on sale. You know, I always see like headphones on sale. Who the fuck wants headphones? I bought them hoes like 5 years ago. Why do I need headphones right now? But if it's like a, you know, if it's like a computer, a mic, a camera, them hoes never on sale. The fuck? The fuck, Trump? This shit crazy out here.
Give me another shot and I'ma come with my mask on. See a lot of growth.
So around 10 months ago was the first video where I actually started being consistent with YouTube. And right now, I don't know how many views we racked up, but we're at 532 subscribers. So 532 subscribers in 10 months. I mean, like, that's not that good, but hey, motherfucker, you gotta start somewhere. I ain't stopping. I ain't putting my foot off the gas pedal. And why did I really start doing YouTube? Why did I really start posting every week? And it just comes from, I don't want to say insecurity, bro, but you know, growing up, I feel like I was just looked past upon. Like, I was just that kid in the background. Like, people know who I was, but they didn't give a fuck about me. So I feel like I had no purpose, you know, especially after I dropped out of school and I quit playing basketball. You know, basketball was the best thing I ever loved, and I just quit it like that. You know, I was broke as hell. I didn't know what to do with my life. I'm like, fuck it, let me get a camera. Let me just pick up the camera and record. And this is where we at now. And I'm gonna be honest, my life has gotten way better ever since that. You know, I'm not saying my life was terrible back then, but you know, there were some situations that was damn, like, it's kind of hard. But the situations could always get worse. So I can't complain on the position I'm in. Even back then, I was thankful for the position I was in. So, and I'm even more thankful now. So I'm gonna be honest, my life has gotten better since then. You know, I feel like I have more of a purpose. You know, more opportunities have opened up for me just by making content. And mind you, I'm not nowhere where I want to be. 532 subscribers on YouTube, 2,200 on TikTok now. My other TikTok account like 260. But a lot of likes though, a lot of views, a lot of comments. And on Instagram, I'm growing my Instagram. You know, Instagram, got locked in on that, I ain't gonna lie. But we locked in. So, what is next from here? Honestly, I just gotta keep my foot on the fucking gas pedal. Obviously, I gotta make different types of content though. You know, it's kind of getting repetitive, I feel it. But at the end of the day, I'm not getting that many views, so is it really repetitive? Am I really repeating the same thing over again if I'm not really getting that much views? Or that much subs in the beginning? Not sure. But, you know, at the end of the day, the YouTube channel is just to document my journey. Obviously, I want to get paid off YouTube. That's the goal. You know, getting paid off YouTube is cool as fuck. Imagine somebody asking you, oh, you do YouTube? Like, do you get paid? Yes, I do get paid, actually. And motherfuckers ask me, do I get paid now from YouTube? Hell no. Nah. And it's like they get disappointed. It's like, oh, psh, psh. Like, damn, bitch, I can't chase my fucking dreams, bitch. Fuck out of here, shit. But yeah, I remember one time I was doing like a bullshit ass vlog, bro, and I was like in Dallas, and then I was like recording myself eating, and the fucking Batista ass dude, he was like, "The fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing, motherfucker? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to get this fucking bag, motherfucker. I'm trying to get it out the fucking trenches." leave me the fuck alone. Obviously I didn't respond like that. Obviously I was like, oh, I'm just like making a YouTube video, blah blah blah. He's like, oh, do you get paid off that? I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, no, I haven't yet. He's like, psh, psh. And another reason too I started this YouTube channel is because I've been disrespected my whole life. And I know the real ones know how I feel, cause you probably been disrespected too. I wouldn't say you let the person walk over you, but it's more like you were the bigger man on some shit. You let it slide. Cause what are you gonna do? Throw hands? I mean, yeah, that's low-key a good response for disrespect sometimes. But sometimes you gotta let that shit go. Just shake it on the chin, hold it, and get your payback over time. So that's another reason I'm doing YouTube. Because I've been disrespected my whole life. Cause it's the disrespectful people that aren't doing shit with their lives. They just work a regular ass job. They always say they're gonna do content. They always say they're gonna start something new. They're gonna start a business. Bro, you're getting your fucking degree in fucking arts. You're saying you're gonna start that business. You're saying you're gonna start content. But then you're getting an arts degree? What the fuck? I could type an art piece in AI and they'll give me that in 10 seconds. Better than what you've ever drawn. You're gonna get an arts degree. You're gonna disrespect me, but you chasing some bullshit. You going to school chasing some bullshit and you gonna disrespect me for making content? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it does make sense because, you know, maybe back then school was necessary, but we're getting to the point where school, you don't need school. You need AI. It's crazy to say. Not saying you need AI, but, you know, everything in school is already on AI, probably times 10 better. So you're gonna disrespect me for trying to make content, trying to do something different. But we live in the times where if you're not different, you're gonna get left behind. You know, I think, honestly, 5 to 10 years, if you're not different, your life is fucked. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of jobs are gonna get taken. A lot of careers are not gonna be there no more because AI could just do that in 2 seconds. So you're gonna disrespect me for chasing my dream? I mean, if your dream is arts study, then I'ma just do your dream in 10 seconds on AI. Fuck out of here. On top of that, I had a cousin call me like 3 weeks ago yelling at me for I like something on TikTok or Instagram, and he didn't like what I liked. And he called my dad, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, you're 40. Motherfucker's dead ass 40 years old, crying to my dad. And the family going talking about, oh, I don't be around. Well, motherfucker, look at this fucking 40-year-old losing his fucking mind over something I liked on Instagram. You know, how bad could it have been if it's on Instagram? You know, I would assume it shit. Actually, Instagram does post pretty bad things. But besides that, he hating because his life failed. Nobody knows who he is. He had a failed career. You know, maybe he had some fun here and there in his 20s. Some fun. Now look at him. No family. Ain't shit to fucking do. 40 years old. Hating on the youngest family member. I think I'm the youngest in the bloodline, to be honest. And on top of that, you used to talk shit about my sister. Motherfucker, only I could do that. Only I could talk shit to my sister. You, on the other hand, 40-year-old man talking shit to my sister. Oh, you gonna catch these hands. I ain't gonna lie.